Hey y'all, it's Melissa. Welcome to MessyMissy Creates. I have 3 new magazines to share with you today. And then I went today and picked up, you know, I've told you about the church that does the thrift store, and they give me their magazines because they don't sell them. She called me and I went and picked up like 6 boxes of magazines today. So I'm going to show you a few of those. We're going to flip through these real quick. I don't know how much harvesting I'm going to actually do, but we're going to start with this real simple because it's on top. These are the April. Yeah, they're all April. This one's March, April. Okay. Anyway, they're old, but they're mostly, when I got home and I thumbed through them, a lot of them are like handyman magazines or whatever. Actually, about 90% of them are. So, I don't know how many, you know, I'll actually be able to use. But, I see this first image right here. And I said I wasn't going to harvest a whole lot. But, I can use this picture for today. All the magazines I just got. So, that will go in my pile. And for my journal images. So, and you know, it obviously something like that I know that I can use. And then this one too. Of course, I really would love to be able to use that on I'm not going to take that one right now. But that's another scattering of magazines. But anyway, I thought that we would just sit here and chit-chat and look through the magazines. And it's a beautiful day. I should be out gardening. And, oh, that one's neat. I like that image. Oh, I think I've seen that one before. She's pretty. And, yeah, I'm supposed to be planting stuff right now. So, I'm going to do this kind of quick. I say kind of quick. You know it's never quick, right? But I always think it's going to be. That one's pretty. What is that? Butterfly candy. Butterfly bush. A raspberry. I need to get one of those. And add it. So, I need to increase my pollinators. This is neat. I don't know whether I would cut them out individually or use that as a background. This is the real simple, so it's the bigger one. So I can usually use these in Leo, my big glue book. If there's usually some good large full page backgrounds. And anyway, I'm not seeing any yet, but let's see. That one has it's a recipe. I thought it was going to be a scratch and sniff for a cake. Okay, see, like this one could be used as a background. Now, it's hard because then there's only this little piece to go with it. So I have to find, because I like to do a 2-page spread in Leo. I know I've said this before. I need to get over that. You are allowed to just glue book on one side, but I've been doing 2-page spreads. This is fun for like when a friend comes over or whatever. I can cut out the cityscape there. Not quite time to get in the pool yet, but it's getting close here. And I was reading that, sorry. Oh, that's good. I like having images like, trimming the roses or whatever. I like this image right here. Again, not sure what I'd use it for, so this is just my first flip through. That would be good for like if you had a Zoom meeting or something like that. And that would be a pretty background. The mountain. I've seen less and less. Now if I were to go to like Barnes & Noble or something like that, that would be a good image You know, because it's got all the pictures of the magazines on the front. They're real simple. That's funny. Because that's this episode. Ooh, look at this. Wow. Okay, I would have to cut that out very carefully so that I could keep all of that. And then I would just have to put something very large over here, I guess. That's an interesting background. Can always use a cleaning image. Organizing advice. These are fun. These little bits are fun for like random backgrounds. Like I would cut it here. And, you know, do like, that would kind of give you your color palette. Okay. Laundry. There's a good laundry image. That's got a lot of pretty pink. That would be great for like cutting out little bits for backgrounds for like a color glue book. Okay, this one she's sewing. I don't know. I'm not reading the images. Okay, I don't plan on flying anytime soon, but that's a great image for that. This I think I could cut around. That would be a great focal image. This is a good background. Not a lot of words to compete with or to cover up. Okay, I love these. I have collected some of them and now there's more. So I was looking for some because I had like one that was this color, one that was this color. Look at that one. That would be fun to use. It's just Clorox wipes, but wouldn't that be fun for a background? I don't know what I'd put on top of it, but I mean, just great background color for glue books. Well, I mean, or look at that one. I mean, it's Dawn. It's an advertisement for Dawn, and you know it, and it doesn't even say Dawn. Well, it says Dawn right there in little letters. Okay, can of sardines, probably, or anchovies, or whatever they are. Probably not. I probably won't use that. I don't do fish if I can help it, especially in a can. I live on the coast. I can have fresh seafood pretty easily, but I don't even like it. All right. That would be great for pizza night. I'm struggling getting these pages apart. There we go. Okay. Now I got it. All right. Wait. That... Oh, I thought it was going to show... It does. It shows one from every year. I don't know if it's like their most published or their most keywords. Oh, these are their best sellers for the year. Okay. I wonder how many I have. I have that one. I have that one. I have that one. Oh, so some of those, and I have that one and that one. I'm pretty sure. That would be good to cut out. Okay. Yes, I'm itching to get back in my glue book. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm somewhat caught up on my journal. Okay, I love this. And Allison, I know I need to send this to you if you're watching. But this is actually, I can cut the door. I love that color. I absolutely love that color. So a lot of times the word is written across and you can't use the doorway. So I will definitely use that. I don't know what for yet, but do not know just yet, but okay, that would be fun. If you're somebody that collects eyes and, you know, like to make the dolls and stuff, and you need a funny set of eyes, that would be fun. That's a fun, it's a little big for my journal this month. I'm finding, you know, that little bit of that inch or inch and a half that I'm lacking this month is keeping me from using some things. Or I just have to get a little more creative with it. I don't know that I would want my backyard to be that. To me, that looks too cluttered, too overgrown. But I don't know. This would be beautiful to cut out. That would be a really pretty focal image. Those are kind of cool. Yeah, we should be seeing some bunnies. These are the April edition, so we should be seeing some bunnies here soon. I see an Easter basket, but I don't see any bunnies. There's that. It was the back page of that last magazine. Come on, y'all, bring on the bunnies. These are just neat little random pieces for backgrounds. Brimfield. That's where I used to love to watch Flea Market Flip. And they used to go to the Brimfield Antique Flea Market, I think, a good bit. If I remember right. Love those colors. There's an Easter egg. It's a big Easter egg. That would make a great focal point. Well, but I like the purple background too. I still have some Easter. That would be pretty. Maybe I need to do an Easter page. I'm running out of time. We're going out of town. And we're also, between now and Easter, and then we're also having Easter here. So, between having to have someone watch my, come feed my chicks, and I've got plants in the greenhouse that need to go. I'm trying to get as many as planted as I could, so that they won't have to be watered in the greenhouse. Echinacea, coneflower. Yes, mine have started to bloom. There's food backgrounds. Oh, there's a horsey. He's so cute. He actually could be cut out and coming in off of the side of a page. Deviled eggs. I plan on having those really soon. That little girl is cute. Very cute. Oh, I love all the bird pictures and the nature and flowers and... Oh, and a pretty horse. I love horses. Okay. Clean House Awards. Oh, wow. Lots of cleaners. That looks like a old... But it's not. It looks old. It looks like an old like an old ad. But it's not old stuff. That one's fun. A neutral. You could even use a bathroom as a background. You could sit somebody on the potty if you wanted to. I love the colors though. Ooh, how pretty. Let's see, which rose is this? Common lavender, Sarah Bernhardt, peonies. Oh, that's not a rose, that's a peony. I'm getting to go to my favorite. Oh, that one's a good background. I'm getting to go to my favorite nursery. Ooh, look. Okay. And they specialize in antique roses. And if you didn't know, there's a difference. I never thought about the roses that we see now versus the roses of the past. Some of them are a little more tightly wound like that. These are like the more tea roses that we see, the long stem. I might have to look. I'm going to have to look at the roses this time. The last time we went up there, we've got 2 Peggy Martins, and he built the arbor. If you watched my last video, that would be a beautiful background. I don't know if I'd want to put anything on top of it, though. That's the problem. And we got one that's a real soft pink, and it's a large rose, and it's called Quietness. But the Peggy Martin is a climbing rose. These are pretty. I love this border right here. Love that. I love all the colors of spring. I mean, I equally love the colors of fall, but I love them in their season, if that makes sense. Like, I'm ready for the colors of spring now. And then when fall gets here, I'll be tired of summer and I'll be ready for the colors of fall. I didn't see I mean, okay, that needs to be me. That needs to be me. I have got to purge my closet. I keep thinking I'm going to lose the weight that I gained over the last 3 years after I was paralyzed. I keep thinking I'm going to lose the weight, and it's just not coming off. I mean, I know it's not going to magically come off, but I would have thought that as much as I do, you know, back to my activity level, that some of it would come off without having to starve myself. But I really need to be more diligent, like go to a gym and actually do some real exercise. That light is absolutely gorgeous. Page 28. That is one of the most pretty lights I think I've ever seen. This would be a fun room. Here's that ad again. And I don't think it tells you. Learn more about reminiscent roses at Proven Winners. I would love to cut out. No, I wouldn't love to cut them out. But I would love to have them cut out. All these little individual tulips. They would be so pretty. There's a box taking a nap in a hammock. That's not something you see every day. All right. There's always these big macaroni and cheese ads. Hometown takeover. Fix my Franken house. Yeah, I hear you. How bad is it? Oh, to reuse a tea bag, to leave an appliance plugged in, to let dust collect on your house plants. That one ranked really bad. Not so bad as leaving the toaster on plugged in. Okay, see, these would be things that I would fussy cut, like that toaster and that key. That's cool. That little stack of sweaters. How bad is it to store your sweaters and coats without washing them? Pretty bad. How bad is it to leave a key under your doormat? Super bad. Oh, that got super bad. How bad is it to mow your grass when it's still wet? Really bad. Just in case you needed to know. This is the HGTV magazine. Someone in a video or a comment not too terribly long ago told me that the O magazine has a lot of great backgrounds. I need to check that out. I might have to go pay Barnes & Noble's a visit. Okay, these are fun little blotches of, look, those would be earrings. They're knobs, but they can be earrings on a person. All these little things can be cut out. If you just sit down and now just gotta sit down and take time to do it. That's pretty. This plastic is derived from fermented plant starch. Okay. Ooh, here's that pendant light. Ooh, it's only $199. Area pendant light. Wow. It's so pretty. I love lamps anyway. Lamps and lights. And when I used to be a junker, you know, I had the antique store. We called it junkin'. Ooh, that's a cool background. Love that saxophone hanging there. I used to buy all the lights and have my husband rewire them and whatever. He'd get so aggravated with me for bringing all that home. Like, why do you expect me to do? I'm like, well, because you can. But I liked them, and it gave some light to my booth. And, you know, he's an electrical contractor. He can do that. This would be pretty easy to cut out. The words don't overlap the items on these. So that's awesome. The fun house. Yeah, I don't know that I want 3 large disco balls in my kitchen, though. Do you? That is a kitchen, isn't it? I don't know. What do I know? I do not have a shoe closet. Wow. Located 30 minutes from Paris. Sits on 130 acres. What a gift. A California couple inherited this French chateau, but then they had to fix it. Wow. Oh, yeah, they showed the before and after. All right, you're not giving me a lot to work with here. That's a beautiful clock. A Zentique. See, but they've got that mirror is great, but they've got the words on the mirror. I like that. There's the white horse again with the glad bag. Okay, so great books for kids. Those look fun. She would be cute to cut out and use in a glue book, maybe. She would be fun. Well, you'd have to take both of them. More deviled eggs. So I'll have, ooh, squirrel. Look at those pink. They look like milk glass mixing bowls. Mossard glass. Oh, it's only $112 for a set of 3. Whale. I love those colors. That color palette right there. That is so pretty. Honeydew. Halcyon green and ravishing coral. Yes, please. The terracotta pot. Oh, I could cut that out. There's a door I could cut out. Yeah, I just got to find the time to do it. Now, I did. I sat there and I made time to cut out a bunch of images that I already had harvested. And I keep wanting to take that. I've already taken it one time, this super flapper. Because it just is, it's just there, and it's blue and it's red, and it deserves to go on a blue and red page. Okay, this would be fun to have on a page. Betty Boots. That's of course in Tennessee, in Nashville. Pretend you live in Nashville. Let's see, what else do we have? We have some Pet Shop. That's a pretty vase. I love all these. Happy Place Found. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so, wait. There was one more page, I think. Maybe not. Okay, so now let me show you. That actually went pretty quick. I didn't take a whole lot. Let me show you what. And I'm going to pardon my arm for just a second. Okay, so most of these were I should have done this before. But some of these hobby farms, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to, I mean, because especially the one with the chickens. And then there's sunflowers. And then just chickens from hobby farms. The new Pioneer. Oh, my stool is going to run out from underneath me. Guide to Backyard Chickens. Backyard Living. National Geographic. Ooh, look at that pretty. Ooh, pretty. Well, this is from 2012. It's a little dirty. almost looks like it got wet. There's a Southern Living, Going Places, More Going Places, and a Holiday Better Home and Garden. Okay, we're going to start there. We're not going to make it through all of these. I don't have any delusions of that. I was just going to show you, because there's more. I got 6 boxes. When I got there, she had 6 huge boxes. So they're all still in my cart, except I was able to carry in one small box at a time. But most of them are that handyman. 90% of it is handyman magazine, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. This one, look at the old pianos. I was thinking it was sheet music, but look at how old this is. I don't know what I'd use this for exactly, but it's really cool. Let's see. Reynolds Music House. That was our, I don't know if it's still in business or not. It doesn't have a date on it. Here's another. This one doesn't look. Oh, this is a lesson book. Okay, cool. So we got more music pages. I love using these in books, journals. Look at this old book. I wanted to show you this because it's falling apart. And I'm sure that's why she gave it to me, because I've told her what I did with them. But it is, here's the back of it. It's completely off. I can't even read it. Hey, there's a bunny. The Illustrated Treasury of Children's Literature, Greystone Edition. Let me move this stack of magazines so I'm not right up your nose. I wanted to see how old this... Oh, no. Okay. Well, that could be fixed, maybe. Because I would really love to keep this, the first couple pages. You know what I mean? Okay, this book belongs to... Oh, somebody gave it in May of 01. This was my favorite book to listen to stories from. Hope you have as much fun with this as I did. I love you, little one, Grams. So this must have been, I mean, it looks old. $1955. Copyright. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole book, but it doesn't have, like, color. I mean, there's Raggedy Ann and Andy. But this would make a great junk journal. And the pages are amazing. Some of them are slick, but they have that perfect feel to them, the rest of them. So that was cool that she included that. Let me put that back in the box before it gets torn up anymore. Boy, this one's newer because it's got Jelly Roll. People magazine. I got Charlie Brown Christmas. I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown. These are just from 08. I don't know that I would use them, but she did include several books. So let's look. I don't want to really look at Christmas. I'm not into Christmas right now. Parks. We can just kind of scan through. There's some pretty pictures. Okay, I didn't mean that fast. It's skipping lots of pages. I'm sure there's lots of scenery pictures in here. That's a neat picture. Squeak. These looked interesting. These Going Places magazine. Now, they are from October of 2007. This is put off by AAA. Well, that, you know, there's images that I could use. I just, there wasn't a lot of stuff that I could use, a lot of the magazine, I was a little disappointed with what I'm trying to say. I now have 6 very large boxes in my car that I cannot lift. And, oh look, what's his name? Yeah. You know who I'm talking about. And I don't know how many of them I'll actually get to use. Oh, this was a cute picture. I'll have to remember to use that for next year. I'll have to cut it out and then put it in with my December or January stuff. I don't know what... I've never heard of this one. This magazine. Okay, I've seen that picture before. Where have I seen that? That could be my husband. Let's see, where are we at on time here? Okay. I know I'm going through it pretty quick, but I'm just not seeing a lot. Are we upside down? We're upside down. Why are we upside down? People doesn't... I haven't had a whole lot of luck with the People magazine. Found a couple of... Sometimes you'll find, like, if you want a figure in your... You know, like in your on your glue book page or whatever. Okay, this must be a Christmas one, obviously. I would love to have a swing like that. Alright, let's see what Jelly Roll's doing. This is from this past December. And I'm flipping quickly. That would be a fun... That might be a fun picture to use. This is a cute picture right here. I don't know how you'd ever cut it out, but... Yeah, wasn't going to look through the Christmas ones necessarily, but... Yeah, that... I don't know. What do y'all think of the People magazines? What do you think of Jelly Roll? He's all through this. Now, I have used these collages before. Well, I've cut them out. I don't know that I've actually used them. Let's see if there's something from... Well, this is February. They're hard to flip the normal way. Because they're kind of bent up. And they're dirty and I don't want to lick my fingers. So there. Okay, now these I would cut out. I think I have those images, but I think I've used that one. And this makes a good body if you are into the people building, the figure building. February of 2012. It's at Brooke Shields. That ad hasn't changed. Okay, I've got that picture somewhere else. I may have this actual book. Huh. Let's see. I was going to try to just go through these quickly. Harbor hopping. I have been to... Well, it's not on there. Oh, that's Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Okay. I've been to Bar Harbor, and I have been to... I'm sorry. I've been to Bahaba. Brooke, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's called... They literally have... When we went, they had shirts for tourists that said Bahaba. And you drive your car there. So, here in the South, we tend to add extra syllables to words. And I guess other areas prefer to delete syllables. Is that how that works? Okay. Don't know what this... And that one's kind of cool. I'm just going to flip quickly. Oh, that's a cute kitty cat. I'm just not seeing a whole lot. That's me with a cereal bowl. Okay, no lie. That's funny. She's cute. Those are decent backgrounds. Those would match. That would match that one. This is not as big of a magazine, so I'd have to fill it. That's pretty. That's a neat picture. Ooh, he's drawing a big pumpkin. I was hoping to find something that was kind of in season, but I didn't. That was my original plan when I went to go outside, was to, I figured it was like a bunch of like Women's Day and Southern Living and this home journal. This is from it's from 2012. It's just very dirty, or it's almost like it's gotten wet. So it's going to be really hard to, you can kind of hear it. So I'm not going to, that's a cute picture. I used to do that. I could toss a bale of hay and I was, what, 11, 12 years old? Yeah, definitely Christmas. I like all of those. That's neat. Never mind that they have Christmas lights in them. But that's kind of cool. This was me today. Yeah, I didn't really have time taken out. But yeah, so I'm supposed to be... Ooh. Oh, the Muppets. Look. Kermie. I wish that they showed more of their faces. Because those would be fun to cut out and kind of scatter them through a glue book. Okay. That was enough of that one. I've got some old National Geographics. And I wasn't ever impressed with, I mean, some of them are pretty. That's a cute picture. Okay. Maybe the ones I have are just too old. Let's see. Yeah, because the ones I have are like from the 70s. Aww. Look. Too cute. Oh, those would be fun little backgrounds. I know I'm skipping pages. I'm sorry. But, hey, there's a purple flower. Might have to go ahead and say, oh, wait. But do I use the tiger or do I use the purple flower? I don't know. That's a toss-up. Let's see. I'm on a very tight... I'm expecting my husband to walk through the door at any moment. Oh, that's interesting. Those are pretty. Well, somebody thought that cat was cute and cut it out. Oh, here's some alcohol bottles if you're into that. Those are kind of cool, too. Okay. I wonder if I'll ever find it again. That one was just kind of dirty. I want to look at backyard chickens. No, seriously. I'm just, I mean, I can always use the, I mean, look, oh, look. We have, oh. This would make a great border. Okay. I'm just going to cut this. I do want to read these. At least look at them before I cut them up. But Allison's trim and... I keep calling them borders. Trim and ribbon is her item of the month. So I'm going to keep that one close by. But anyway, so I'm not looking at the... Oh, I want a baby duck so bad. But I don't want the mess of a big duck. Look at all the chicks. Now, I could always use the chick images, maybe after I read them, but I would like to read these. So I'm not going to bore you with those, but I've got Hobby Farms. Now, this one probably has a bunch of really pretty, look at that. Oh, there's bunnies. Okay, I was thinking it said sunflowers. There's a cow. Okay, here's some sunflowers. I was thinking it was going to have some big sunflower pictures in it. Silly me. You know, because it has sunflowers on the cover. Okay. One little blurb. Alright, Hobby Farms, Hobby Farms, Hobby Farms. Look at the widow chicken. That looks like my Maggie. Okay, so we're going to put those down. I want to actually look at those, not just chop them up. Don't really want to do... Wait, there's another Hobby Farms. Don't really want to do a Halloween... Oh, okay, maybe I do. Look at Lucille Ball. Right? Yeah, I love Lucy. And look at the little monkey. I don't know what the correct terminology for that would be, or what breed, or what kind, so don't, oh, look. Okay, so maybe this wasn't all about Halloween. A lot of it is, but some of it's not. I have that image. I've used that as a background before. It's pretty for fall. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Although I love that bright red. Yeah, I definitely will have to use her. I'll set this one aside and come back and get it. Already saw that. Costume change. That's a cute image. There's coffee cup. I have that image. Okay. This might be the quickest, I'm gonna grab one that's not so dirty. Okay. They're gritty. They feel like they've been, well, they've probably been in somebody's shed. 2011, November. I would like, let's start with Birds in Bloom. Because how much time? We don't have much time. Ooh, that's a beautiful owl. Look at the birds. Oh, what a cute picture. Oh, look at the little squirrel. Railroad crossing. I have an old chair with a pot in it, with a potted flower in it. Look at the woodpecker, how cute. This ought to have some good images. Well, I do have a collection of gold, like metallic. I could cut that out and put that in there. When I'm not in such a hurry, because I know that I have other things that and I know my craft room is an absolute mess right now. So I only brought in this many. Look at that, how pretty. I have no particular talent. I'm merely inquisitive. Albert Einstein. Huh. Hey, that could be me. We have a fence like that in our front yard. Birding and gardening goof-ups. Ooh, look at those stamps. Oh, man, they're right in the middle of... Oof. Ooh, that's a pretty flower. But anyway, I don't want to clog up my... I'm going to come back. Now, I was looking high and low for a tomato the other day. I'm going to come back and look through some of these and harvest more. Like I said, I just don't want... I need some of that. Mine didn't take off. My Rebecca didn't... My Black-Eyed Susans didn't germinate this year. That's a pretty hummingbird. Look at all these pretty birds. Pretty birds, pretty birds. Anyway, one of these, I think we saw that, okay. And one of these was from like 1994. Okay, this looks like spring. Let's do this one. This might be where we end. Because I'm feeling rather gritty. Okay, that would be a cute cutout to add to a glue book page. So would that. So would she. Not that. She wasn't very nice. Anyway, because I'm supposed to be out there planting. And then we're going to a tournament. Look at all the pretty sunflowers looking in. And he's going to expect me to go out and get my fishing bag ready. And I'm like, but wait, I have to plant these flowers that I was supposed to plant today. But today I made granola and I made blueberry sourdough scones. And might I tell you, they both turned out wonderful. So, look at the little puppy. So, anyhow. Oh, she's precious. South Walton. This is not far from where I live. Our sand is, this is Santa Rosa Beach, Miramar Beach. No, that's not super close. Our sand is wider than that. That's a cool picture. I have taken this picture right here and I painted over her. I don't know what, I saw it. You know, I saw somebody do it and I thought it was cool and I thought I would try it. I don't know that it really did anything for me. But I tried it once. Pier Park, that's in Panama City. We've been there. That's where we are. Okay. Great getaways. Let's get past the getaways here. I can't get that. Okay. Perennial returns. Can always use gardening tools. Do not want to lick my fingers, but I am having a hard time getting these pages apart. Superman, Super Dad. There's a door. Oh, how pretty. I love a chocolate lab. Never had one. We had a black lab, and he was a great, great dog. Here's a pretty door. Wish it didn't have that writing on it right there. Well, there's doors. And door hardware. That's a cool picture. That's kind of neat. Oh, there's the lady hauling hay again. Okay, I cut this one out just recently. I don't know what I plan to do with it, but I can always use pictures of flowers. I love these flower boxes. What time is it? Oh, I gotta hurry. Okay, that's pretty. I'm not finding a lot of things that just really speak to me. Maybe because I'm in a hurry. I don't know. I was trying to see how many we could flip in an hour. Or less than an hour, actually. But we've almost at an hour. Now, I do like this image. I still have this piece right here. I went to, as a matter of fact, I could have used it. I went to a farmer's market the other day. I could use that. This is easier for my fingers to flip this way. I just can't always get the pages to flip one at a time. But I'm not seeing a lot of, you know, really just, ooh, I gotta have that, gotta have that. That's pretty. Okay, now would you cut the hand out with the little teacup and put it in, or would you like use that whole background? This is a neat page. Oop. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to a tournament. I get to go to my favorite craft store, which is May Made It. I get to go see May. And I get to go to Petals from the Past. Oh, there's a good background. Nice and colorful. That'll be fun to add something to. Oh, that one's fun too. Crud. It's a Dorothy Draper dresser. I was just about to tear it out. Darn it. I think I'll come back with an X-Acto knife so I don't tear it, because I don't have a lot of wiggle room. This is not a bigger magazine. Oh, we already saw all that. Duh! And we can toss this. I think I've used her before. It's just a people. I don't know if, yeah. Been there, done that. Where was it? Been there, done that. Don't care to go back there. That, okay, it crosses over onto this page a little bit, but that would be fun to use. That would be really fun to use. But yeah, not a whole lot. I mean, there's all kinds of pictures, but that one might be fun to use. Oh, that's Paddington in Peru. This must be a relatively new one, because they're just still advertising that. I don't know if it's out in the theaters yet. Oh, March 3rd of this year. Okay. What time is it? I love this one, but this is gritty. I have one of these and I love it because it's so fun. But, and I'm just gonna do this real quick. Now that I would use for summertime. It has lots of like jars and little gift like that right there. It has some really fun stuff in it, like a little yummy for your tummy. Just cute pictures and gift ideas, and you know, like homemade gift ideas. Ooh, I just baked. Ooh, wait, I baked scones today. Those are chocolate orange scones. Come with me. Okay. Mine were blueberry, and they were sourdough, which was a little different texture. It was a little different, but it was really good. It wasn't as dense inside, if that makes sense. I don't have a lot to compare it to, because the only scones I've ever eaten were from Publix. So, I don't know how, okay, Taste of Summer. Maybe we'll find something in this one. 2011. Don't lick your fingers and just hurry. I wish that was in color. That's a cute picture. Of course, I do have a black and white page. Hey, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. It'd be hard to depict. I mean, because you'd have to cut out. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. you'd have a lot of white space around all those clocks. We have not played croquet in forever, but I would love to set up the front yard for a croquet match. You know what? Maybe if I take the image, maybe we'll actually play. It's a pretty eye. You can tell this one's a little faded. Oh, how cute. And look at that fun background. Yeah, I'm finding myself attracted to, like, itching to do my color glue book. We've already talked about this in a video where I drug out my glue books and talked about them. Is that, it sure is. That's just with them a little older. I love her. Angie Harmon. And that's pretty. Oh, I love that green chair. Really struggling not wetting my fingers. I have one of those little moistener things somewhere in here, but it'll take me longer to find it than it will just to figure out how to turn the pages right. Those are pretty. That one made a neat couch. I mean, it's still a neat couch. You could run it off the edge of the page, but they couldn't afford the whole couch. She's cute. Precious. Okay. What was this one? Better Home and Garden. Okay. Should be able to find something in here. That's pretty. Love that color combination. Well, I could use that image. Me working in the garden. I don't really like it that much, though. It's got all those buildings behind her. This is too cute. Oh my goodness, look at how thin that cat's head is. I wonder what breed that is. Definitely a different breed than one I've seen, anyway. These are fun, textured. As a matter of fact, I have kind of a collection of textiles going. Oh, and look, there's that on the back, too. So tear carefully. I've been collecting like a bunch of textiles. Oh, that's pretty. And I'll do a book, do a page. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, he's too funny. He's too cute. All right, come on. Come on with me. Just trying not to take anything that I don't think I'm going to use quickly. Yeah, I got to speed this up. Okay. Because we got to be done. Anyway, I am, I've got to clean up my craft room because I drug out a bunch of stuff and, yeah. I still haven't put stuff away from February or January, and it's all starting to pile up on me. And then when I drug out all my glue book stuff for that video that day, I didn't put it back up. So I need to take the time to really reset my room so that I can be more functional in here, be more efficient with the time that I do have. So I don't need to take a ton of pictures to add to what I already haven't cut out. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. That would be cute having it run off. And that's got a purple background. It's on the back side of it. Oh, see, that would win. I love that sunflower. I love sunflowers, period. Okay, I think we kind of flipped this part. didn't we? That's cute. If you're traveling or just kind of a neat little collage there. Yeah, we sort of flipped all this. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to stop there. I still had all these other ones, but, oh, and they're so gritty. And they're just like, meek. But, now my desk is all gritty. I have some Smithsonian. I have a ladies' home journal. I can't remember the one from... That was from 94. Maybe it was one of those, I don't know. Maybe it was one of those handyman books or something. But I know something was from 94. So anyway, I said we were done. And then I still continued to flip. Okay, she's in purple. That's hard to find. Oh no, but it's got this. Yay, it's not. Okay. I love that shoe. Now I'm mixing my glue book images in with my journaling images, and then I'm going to clutter up my stuff that I just worked so hard to unclutter. Oh, she's in purple too. She's on the cover though. Anyway, okay. I think we are way beyond out of time. Okay. Well, y'all, oh, I love her. These are so cute. Yeah, there was just so many magazines and so little time. Right? So, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm hoping to do one more video before I leave. And then that way y'all will have this and something else to watch while I'm gone. And... she's pretty. That's anyway, never mind. Okay, we've already done this. Alright, I enjoyed this. I hope you did too. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you spending your time with me. And I look forward to getting my act together so that I can... I'm doing pretty good with keeping up with my journal this month. I'm not finished with last month, but I'm doing better with this month. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye.